Hi, Coach Tom Avery here, head pro at the Consistent Tennis Wins Academy and also an elite professional with the USPTA, along with Stephanie Tyler, WTA Tour player. Today we're talking about the serve, and we don't want you to think down on your serve. Many people, they look at the net and they're saying, oh, that net's low. I can hit down on my serve. And, the honest answer is you may be able to be slightly down when you're making contact, but you don't want to think down when you're making contact because you're going to net a lot of serves. You're going to hit a lot of serves in the net. So you want to think up and out. And I know for Stephanie, and she's a WTA Tour player, for her, one of the big things with her serve was when she realized, don't think down, right? Think up and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never forget how my coach told me that, and once I started to do it, I barely hit a ball to the net, so it saved me a lot of mistakes
Yeah, a lot
on
of
my
mistakes.
serve.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that is always in my mind when I serve. I know I have to hit that ball up first to clear the net,
Yeah.
to give it some spin.
Yeah, there's nothing worse. One of the worst feelings is hitting serves in the net, especially your
Yeah.
second serve, you know?
In general, to hit the ball in the net, unless it's a slice and you try to keep the ball low, it's
It's very frustrating.
stupid.
Yeah. It's the number one mistake in tennis,
There's so
hitting
much
in the net.
space over the net. Just
Right.
hit it over.
So, Stephanie, what are you thinking then when you go up to hit the ball? Say you're serving right there. Okay, so you're just thinking up and out. So you're lifting up with your legs.
Yeah, I try to use my legs, and then the first movement with my arm is up, and then when I get close to the contact point, I push up with my wrist.
Okay.
I push up here.
So that's giving you some spin as well.
Yeah, and also some speed, because that movement is usually fast.
Yes.
You try to be more explosive, like faster racket head speed.
Okay.
Everything just because of that movement where you go up here, with the wrist.
Yeah. And creating that spin also allows you to, aim safer over the net. You can aim what? What are you typically aiming over the net?
For example, if you aim to the middle, it's easier to pass the net.
Right, the net's lower in the
Then
middle, yeah.
Maybe if you don't do it that much, you still pass the net. But if you aim to that side,
out wide,
yeah. you need that movement.
Yeah.
You're not
But
going
how
to
high
pass the
are
net.
you trying to clear the net?
How high?
Yeah, 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet.
Like that.
Okay.
I aim more or less for that.
Okay, two
For
and a half.
the first serve, but for the second serve, I'm trying to go
Even
as
higher.
high as
Even
possible.
Okay. First serve, she's going a good 2.5 feet over the net. Second serve, probably 4 or 5 feet over the
Yeah.
net, much more spin. So Stephanie's going to demo her serve for you now.
So I will show you some serves now, and my main focus will be on my legs, my arm, and my wrist that is going up.
Okay, good.
I try to do legs, arm, and wrist at the same time, okay, to have more power to clear the net.
Okay, watch in slow motion. Stephanie uses her legs really well to bend. Right there, she goes into a deep bend. Now from here, she's got one mindset: up and out. She's pushing up and out into the court. She's not thinking down at this point. At the moment of contact, you can see the racket face is not tilted down. Even from this angle, you can see that it's not tilted down. It's pretty much straight up. Okay, from the side, you'll see good leg bend again, and her left hip. Watch her left hip right there. See how low that left hip gets? And she keeps it back Again, in super slow motion, I want you to notice how she uses the legs and she keeps her left hip back until she's ready to explode into the shot. Okay, as the ball goes up, now she's going to go into deep knee bend there, and her left hip is back right there, ready to explode into the shot. Now from here, she's thinking up and out. She is not thinking down. And you can see here at the moment of contact, the racket is still, right before contact, I should say, the racket is going up and out. And that's key.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that tip on serving, and we guarantee you if you use this tip, you're going to be hitting serves over the net. Your faults are going to be much fewer into the net. So work on that. If you like this video, please subscribe, hit the like button, share it with your friends, post any comments or questions below. We'll get back to you, answer them to the best of our ability. So you guys have a great day. Stephanie, thanks for the demos. Good job.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Take care.